Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to make mushroom soup, and I'm actually going to use some vegetables to add to it. So stay with me, watch to the end, and if you like this video at the end, subscribe for more videos, so you can understand everything I'm doing. It's actually a very tasty soup that I'm making here. So I want you to watch to the end so you understand it. So let's get started. Right now I'm cleaning the mushrooms. I bought it this way in the back in the supermarket actually, but they are so dirty. But I have to clean them with water. Just watch how I clean them thoroughly. In some supermarket you can get some that are really clean, but in some no, you don't get it. But if you don't get it, what do? You just have to do it yourself. You have to clean them yourself. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm removing the stalk. You can see that the stalk is very dirty. Even in the round ball inside of it, around the stalk, you see that there are some dirt inside as well. So what do? I use knife to scrape in there, to scrape the ball too, to make sure that they are clean. So that is what I'm doing right now. You can see what I'm using. The type of knife I'm using is not just the ordinary knife, the sharp knife to cut anything. The knife I'm using there, the tip has something like blade. It's the type of knife they use for bread, but it's not the very sharp one. So I use it to scrape the round ball of the mushroom. You can see how I'm doing it to make sure it is very clean. And also, this kind of mushroom, we find them in the Thursday markets. That's the market we do outside. In those shelves, if you just put them in the basket, you don't wash them, you don't put them in any pack. There's no preservatives in them or anything. So what you do, you get home, you need to clean them very well. You need to clean them. And normally when I buy something like that, I use salt. For this video, I'm not using salt. I'm using olive water to do it, to clean it. It doesn't take much time. Don't be in a hurry. And in most of my videos, I wasn't actually talking. I write what I do. But I feel like that most people are like, when you're not talking in your videos, I was like, does it really matter a lot? I feel I watch videos even when you're not talking. All I need to see is what you're doing and understand it. That's what I feel. But since someone said it, I said, okay, in this video I'm going to talk. Let me talk, and then I'll still write. Since I like writing, I don't know why. I like writing everything I'm doing, instead of talking. But right now I'm talking. Maybe that keeps you engaged, So we want more subscription on this channel. I want you to help us grow. I want you to help us grow and learn. Now we're learning from each other. I still show people the way I do mine. I still want you to comment if it's okay. You feel it's right this way. You like this way because this way I'm cleaning it. There will be no sand in your food when you're eating it. So that's what I feel. So right now you see that they are clean, thoroughly clean. So there won't be sand in your soup when you're making it. The second veggies I'm washing here actually is a vegetable, I believe. I think carrot should be a vegetable. It's carrots I'm going to use to make the soup. When I say soup, you know, a lot of people call soup. Africans say soup is only when they want to eat African food. But this is actually soup too. It's not stew. I'm gonna use veggies to make it. Mushroom. You see that it's very, very sweet. You know. But what I'm doing to the carrot right now is that I'm scraping the back of the carrot. Normally we use knives to scrape the back, but I found out that it doesn't really work out good. You know, you see what I'm using to scrape it right now. If you get it in your area, it's very, very good. It's very essential for the kitchen. You know, I don't use it before. You know, I use knife. I find out that when you're using knife, sometimes you cut more of the carrot and you waste them. You know, or you don't even scrape them well. When you scrape, you know, the method of scraping with knife, it still gets bitter according to people, you know. But this way, you clean it very well. And this object I'm using, if you see it in the supermarket, and it's not really, there are some shops that you really get them. You know, it's very, very essential in the kitchen. You can use it to peel a lot of things. Anyway, I'm not advertising for them. I just want you to know it, that it's better. You know, since I started using it, I know it's better. You know, it's better than using knife to scrape it. And it's easier, okay? Though I'm not advertising for them, okay? So that's it. I finished scraping right now and I'm going to wash them before cutting. So after cutting, after washing them rather, I'll be cutting them into shapes, you know. Then I'll still be using knife because I don't have any other object. I know there are things I would have used too if I buy them without using knife to cut. But right now it's knife that I have, so I'm going to be using knife to cut it. You see the head, the tips there, I need to cut them off. You really have to cut them off, you know, make it cleaner. You know, you cut them off. So that's what I'm doing right now. You can see it. I cut them off, the edges, you know. Yeah, after that I start cutting them into my desired shapes. This is how I want to cut it. It's not so small, not very tiny for rice like we use for our fried rice now. You know, the round shapes. I think that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. So keep watching. Keep watching. When I watch videos, I like being patient so I can understand everything that I'm watching. Okay? Patience in life is very, very good. So that's why I didn't fast forward those videos, you know. There are a lot of videos where you just make shorts and you get nothing out of it. Some you don't understand it. But me, I like watching videos. I don't care about the hours. I've done it a lot of times, doing it for people. I make sure I watch everything. You understand? Yeah. So that's why I did not really shorten this video. So you can really get everything. You can see everything I'm doing right now. Okay. Right now is the mushroom. I'm cutting the mushroom. You can notice that I'm not just cutting it big and not too small. Not too big and not too small. The way I'm cutting it. There are actually mushrooms in the supermarket that they've sliced before selling. But I decided to buy this and cut it myself. Because when you buy it, you cut into the desired shape, the way you want it. Sometimes I remove the stalk, but in this video, I decided not to remove the stalk. That's the long tips at the edge of the bowl. I decided not to remove it. I like the way it looks. It looks beautiful, And now the onions. Which soup can I make without using onions? I don't believe there is any soup. I love onions in my soup. Oh my God. I love it. And the way I'm cutting it right now, I'm slicing them. Normally in soups, I like cutting them bigger, But in this soup, I decided to slice it round and still cut it into two. I made it smaller inside. In this video, I make it smaller, more tinier, but a little bit long. So that's what I'm doing. Come on, keep watching. Keep watching, lovely people. Subscribe to this channel. A lot of you watch without subscribing. I've been wondering why you do that. I love you all. I love you guys. From the United States, from Spain, from all over the world, Canada. Oh yeah, Canada has supported you so much. Please remember this channel. Subscribe. I cannot just be a watcher. I also create. I've done a lot of videos, In this video, create with what we say in the supermarket, You just get in the supermarket, we try to form something out of it. So that we do. So after cutting the mushroom, you see what I'm doing right now? That's the shrimp. There are different types of shrimp in the supermarket. But this particular one is the bigger one. Do I wonder why they cook it? They write it on the top. They said they've cooked it. I say, wow, we want the fresh one. Well, since we didn't get them, we'll still buy them because they have the same taste. They still taste anyway. Though we minimize the cooking time if we are using it in our soup. So that's what we do. So right now I'm cleaning them. I know most people in most food, they just throw it inside like that and eat it. But I discovered that the skin is hard. Somehow hard. Especially when you put it for kids. And the head is not good enough. You see the tail there? It's thick. It's stronger than the body. So I cut them off. I know you spend time doing it, but you just have to be patient. That's where patience comes in. If you want to eat it this way, you need patience. Don't rush. So right now, you see the way I'm cleaning it, you have to cut it. You see what I'm removing? There is this black line inside the shrimp. When you cut it, at the back. Then the head, I remove it. The tail as well. Wow. I know it actually make it smaller after removing all that. No, it doesn't really matter. Because if you don't remove it, if you don't still remove it and cook it that way, most of the food, maybe you see in the restaurant like rice, you still use hand to remove it. So I feel it's better I do it. Because some kids are going to eat this food. You understand? I don't want them to get choked. They actually love this soup. That's why I'm repeating it again today. I know I've done it some time ago. Maybe in a different way. Maybe in a different way, but I decide to clean it very well. So keep watching. Oh my god, today is actually a bright day. You think there's not much light in this kitchen, but bear with me. The system of house we have here, I discovered that there's a way they build their kitchen. I just wish they can change. They don't have enough light in their kitchen over here. You see, and as you're removing the shrimp, you notice some, is it the legs or what they call it? They used to crawl. I still remove all that. I know that's a lot of work. A lot of work for most people. Yeah, I know, I understand. But you want to do it, you do it. Oh, right now you can see it. It's all cleaned. Fine, you can tell me that it's smaller. You want it to be big. But no. Because you want it to be bigger, that's not a good reason for you to leave it. No, kids are eating it. They need to enjoy their meal. You can see inside how clean it is. That black line has been removed. So that's one of the reasons why I even clean it. You see it? And another reason why you should buy uncleaned one. I know there are cleaned ones. In some supermarket they don't have that. Some supermarket they still have them. Though it looks smaller when you're buying them. But I prefer buying mine and cleaning them, So you see, very neat, very clean. A kid can easily throw it into their mouth. And they are safe, They are safe. I worry about kids. If any food they are going to give to kids, usually they are going to eat from it. I make sure I make it their own way. How it will be good for them, okay? So I want you to do the same. Right now, adding oil in the pot. Yeah, actually written it there, but I still want to say it. So what we do when the oil is hot, I like to hot before we start putting on the onions. The sliced onions have to go in first when it's hot. So that's it. You have to allow it to hot. That's how we do frying. Want to get a good taste, you just have to wait. Now I'm putting in the onions. Yeah, putting in the onion. Yeah, using that to scatter the onions, because I do not use my hands to scatter it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Normally I use hands to scatter it before pouring in the pot, but since I didn't do it, I'm using Is that a spatula or what do you call it? It's actually the plastic type, the rubber type I'm using right now. So people using it as well. So now it's smaller and looks more beautiful, no? Okay. So I'll leave it to fry. You have to fry. You have to fry a little with the oil. I like frying my onions almost in all food because the taste will come out when you fry. In everything you do, you need to have reasons. Okay? There are reasons why you do that. Especially the Africans do this more. As you fry it, oh my god, you see what's going on there? The pot is shaking on the fire. Well, I don't know why it happened that way. It just happened that way. So after frying for some time, I'm going to boil the shrimps. So you're going to see this wall happen. So that green thing you're seeing right now is pepper. It's actually green pepper. I mean green pepper, not the red green pepper. It's actually the spicy one. I have it in the house before, so I decided to I tried it. If you watch my videos, you see that there's one of the videos where I try green peppers. I cook them and try them. So that's the pepper I'm using right now. So I just slice one of them inside to make it spicy a little, just a little slice. So I fry the shrimp in the house. The carrots are going. Yeah, the carrot is going right now. Then I mix them together. Mixing them together. Then curry. Oh, that's curry. That's what I'm adding right now. Mix them together. Then also time I'm pouring water inside. I'm pouring water. Actually, I need to cook the carrot. You know the carrot is strong. At this time, you can see that the shrimp has changed already. It has actually changed. It's so easy to cook. Doesn't really waste time to cook. So as you watch this video, subscribe please. Subscribe, and as many of you that have watched their videos subscribing, when you come across this video, please subscribe as well. At least you subscribe to more than 2,000 videos, if not more than that, 3,000, and likes, comments and everything. I believe you all. When you see this channel, please also subscribe. A subscription makes us happy, you know. I feel good when I see it, okay? Right now we're leaving it to cook. For some time, yeah, the carrot has to soften. Have to soften for us to be able to add the mushroom. Add the mushroom later, because I know mushrooms are softer, right? There's actually a time where I boiled the mushroom together with the carrot at the same time. I found out that the mushroom became softer and there was not even a trace of it in the pot. Oh my god. I was like, oh, is this a mushroom soup? How can I say it's a mushroom soup when they're not saying mushroom? You actually need to look inside the pot very well before you know that there is mushroom. So I said, oh my god, this time around I'm not going to do it. So right now you can see, you know, I just, what I'm adding right now is just some meat, turkey that I fried. You know, just put a little of it in there. I don't like much meat in my soup. I'm not the type that like that. Yeah. I believe it's making the real soup that matters. You know, you can use any other thing to eat it. Right now you can see I'm pouring in the mushrooms. Yes, the right time to pour it. The carrot has softened a little, not overcooked, you know, and everything has gone in there. So I'm pouring the mushroom right now. Then mixing them together. I'll just allow it to cook a little bit, just for a short while, before bringing it down. Yeah, in this video, I'm naturally going to add thickener to it. I'm not adding right now. Yeah, I'm not adding. Then adding pinch of salt to it. Then allow it to cook, then later bring it down. I taste for salt, then allow it to cook, then bring it down. Okay? So subscribe, okay?